I'm upgrading my old gaming setup and building my dream $10,000 gaming setup.
So this is what my current gaming setup is looking like. For the most part, it's definitely not bad at all. For the gaming PC, we do have an RTX 4080 for its graphics card. And for the CPU, we do have an i7 13700F. So yeah, by no means is this gaming PC bad at all. The only thing is that this PC is just showing signs of use and old age. And then my monitor is a 240 hertz monitor. But since I am upgrading my PC as well, I am going to be upgrading my monitor to a 360 hertz monitor. And the main reason why I'm upgrading my gaming setup is because of this gaming PC right here. This is basically my $5,000 gaming PC, and inside it has an RTX 5080. So this PC is definitely a huge upgrade compared to my RTX 4080. And I literally built this thing a few months back, and I've never implemented it into my gaming setup. So yeah, you guys can already see this thing is just sitting in my living room. I've never literally touched this thing, and I've never made it my main PC. But that is all going to change today, since I'm going to be using this thing as my main gaming PC now. And then next, my gaming keyboard is this ROG Azoth, and you guys can definitely tell this thing is like super dirty. It has like a ton of dust. I've had this keyboard for about 3 years now as well, and up until recently, this thing actually decided to break. Some of the keys on this keyboard just completely stopped, so anytime I press it, it literally does nothing. And one of the keys is my number 3 key, which since I play Fortnite, this thing is my shotgun key. And every time I press the 3 key to pull out my shotgun, literally nothing happens. And I died so many times because of this keyboard already. So yeah, the only thing I'm keeping in this setup is this mouse right here. Although it is kind of old and dirty, there's nothing wrong with this mouse at all. So this is the only thing I'm going to be keeping in this setup. And the monitor that I'm basically using is the Zowie 360 hertz gaming monitor. Now, I did give my brother this gaming monitor for his gaming setup like 2 weeks back, and he's currently not home, but I basically just took it back. But before you guys actually call me like a bad brother, I did buy him another gaming monitor. It's still really high refresh rate, like this 360 hertz monitor that he's currently using, and it still cost me over like $400 to get him this specific gaming monitor. But the main reason why I did get him a new monitor and just completely take his current one, it is because this gaming monitor right here runs at 4K resolution, while the Zowie gaming monitor that I gave him 2 weeks back only runs at 1080p. And since he plays on his PS5 a lot, I decided to get him a 4K resolution monitor just because the PS5 runs really good at 4K. And he's still not going to lose that much of his refresh rate, since this thing also goes up to 320 hertz. And not to mention, this thing is a 32-inch curved gaming monitor, so it's honestly a lot better than the Zowie gaming monitor. So yeah, the only reason why I took this is to use 360 hertz on my RTX 5080. So we're finally upgrading from 240 hertz, which I've been playing on for like 3 years now. And since I have this 360 hertz gaming monitor now, I can go ahead and just use my 240 hertz gaming monitor as my second monitor, since currently I'm just using a 120 hertz random cheap monitor as my second monitor. And one monitor runs at 2K resolution while the other one runs at 1080p. So I haven't ran a dual monitor setup really because of the mismatching display resolution. Feels super odd having 2 different resolutions. But I mean, since I have this 360 hertz monitor now, I could fully utilize a dual monitor setup. And I just realized that I don't need the base, since I'm literally gonna mount this monitor to my like monitor stand. So we can go ahead and just use this 360 hertz monitor right here. But yeah, huge upgrade for the monitor, since we're gonna be running at 360 hertz now, which should be no problem since my PC now has the RTX 5080 instead of the RTX 4080. So it's gonna be so much more powerful running a consistent 360 FPS. And now to upgrade my old ROG Azoth gaming keyboard, which is somewhat broken since I mean a few keys won't work, I went ahead and upgraded this keyboard to this Made 68 Pro gaming keyboard. And this keyboard is like super popular on TikTok since it's a really good 60 HE gaming keyboard, but the aesthetics on this gaming keyboard just look a lot better. And this gaming keyboard does cost around $100 $180. So here is the gaming keyboard. You guys can already tell the aesthetics look really, really good on this keyboard. Also, the top of this gaming keyboard has a huge RGB light bar. You guys are gonna be seeing it once I actually plug this thing in. And I think this keyboard is actually like the same size as my old ROG keyboard. I actually gotta take a look because I really like the size of the ROG. Okay, so it's only like a slight bit smaller. But yeah, I actually think they're the same size. It's just the build quality from this ROG keyboard is just a little bit bigger. So yeah, perfect since I don't need to get used to like a new size for a gaming keyboard. And then inside the box, we have the USB-C cable. We have some replacement keycaps, and then as well as a keycap puller. So I'm pretty sure this gaming keyboard does have rapid trigger. So unlike my old gaming keyboard, this does have the rapid trigger feature, which some people say is completely like cheating since the actuation point and the response time is just insanely fast. Let me actually go ahead and take out a key and show you guys the switches inside. I'm pretty sure it's just like some type of red switch. Yeah, we just have like some type of red switch that's actually produced by Melky. And it sounds really, really good. I mean, here's a quick sound test of this gaming keyboard. Almost sounds identical to my old ROG keyboard. And I gotta say, the keycaps definitely feel really, really smooth and nice. But I mean, with $180, this is definitely a really premium gaming keyboard. It's not like super cheap, full of plastic or whatnot. Has a really nice glossy design in the back. Problem with this keyboard, which is not really a big deal for me, is that you can't use this thing wirelessly, but it's not really a big deal since you're not gonna be like moving your keyboard or whatnot. Really good addition to my new gaming setup, especially since my old keyboard is literally like broken. And then also I am gonna be using this gaming mouse pad right here. I originally used this only for about a month and then I just completely switched it. This mouse pad is actually really good. The glide is amazing and the design is also really, really nice for this setup. Definitely a top tier mouse pad that I ever use, and it takes up like majority of my desk. It's like really, really big. And this is definitely one of the best gaming mouse pads I use, and I got used to this mouse pad really, really fast compared to the other mouse pads I bought. So yeah, it's a really, really solid gaming mouse pad from Alt Customs. I had this for a while, but I really never used it until now. This is honestly the perfect opportunity for me to finally use this gaming mouse pad for my new setup. Okay, so first we're gonna go ahead and just put my monitor mount, and we're basically just gonna mount my two monitors now and finally utilize dual monitor setup. Since originally my second monitor was this really cheap 120 Hz gaming monitor that was only 1080p, so it looks really, really odd in my gaming setup. And then let's go ahead and install the monitor bracket onto this 360 Hz gaming monitor. All right, we got the mount set up now. You can go ahead and just slide it onto this monitor mount. And there we go. We have this 360 Hz main monitor set up now. Let's go ahead and set up the dual monitor setup. I think this second monitor is just a little bit taller than the main monitor, but I don't think there should be a problem. And there we go. We have the second monitor set up. And yeah, this is so far what we have. We have the 360 Hz gaming monitor as the main gaming monitor now. Really, really good upgrade from my old 240 Hz monitor. And then I went ahead and just used the 240 Hz monitor as my second gaming monitor. So yeah, since I did upgrade my gaming PC, running at 360 Hz should be no problem at all now. Let me actually go ahead and curve this second monitor just a little bit. Not really a fan of it being like completely straight, since if I use this thing for like Discord or like Twitch chat, I literally cannot see this thing if it was straight. And then let's go ahead and place my new gaming PC. Hopefully there's enough room on this desk. A lot of these new peripherals are just completely big and it just takes up so much room on this desk, but I think we should be good. And yeah, I mean, this thing is so far looking really, really nice. And just take a look at this gaming PC. This thing looks absolutely clean. We have the RTX 5080 paired with the 360 Hz gaming monitor. This is about to be insane, bro. And then we have my new gaming keyboard right here. And then the only thing kept from my old setup, my mouse right here. Let's go ahead and just power this thing on. It's about to be crazy. And now this is what the entire gaming setup is looking like now. This right here is my brand new RTX 5080 gaming PC. And this thing literally looks absolutely insane. I can finally use my new gaming PC into my setup now with this brand new 360 Hz gaming monitor. Honestly, a huge jump from 240 Hz. This thing is super, super smooth and the colors look really nice. Literally every time I play on this monitor, I just go insane. And then next to the 360 hertz monitor, I do have my old 240 hertz gaming monitor. This time it is mounted vertically. And this monitor basically replaced my old 120 hertz 1080p monitor that I was previously using for a second monitor, which looked really, really bad. But you guys can see this thing looks absolutely gorgeous in the setup now. And then finally, I got a new gaming keyboard since my old keyboard was literally broken. I've died so many times on Fortnite because I couldn't pull out my shotgun. But yeah, you guys can see this big RGB hex bar on top of the keyboard. This thing is super, super bright, and it looks even more brighter when I turn off the lights. And then next to that, the only thing I kept in this setup was this ROG Harp Ace mouse. Nothing really wrong with it. It's only kind of old, but regardless, this is still a really good mouse. All right, so if you guys take a look, this gaming PC is actually insane. If you guys take a look at the max FPS, this thing is just crazy. Upgrading over to the RTX 5080, you guys can see it pushed close to 800 FPS. It's like really, really consistent. The lowest we're dropping down to is like 650 FPS still. And oh my, bro, this 360 hertz monitor is actually like a cheat code. This thing is super, super smooth. And I did not expect the keyboard to actually be like this loud. It feels like really loud, but also like really fast and responsive. Kind of feels like the Apex Pro for some reason. I'm not too sure. I mean, you guys could definitely hear the keyboard is just super loud. Switches they put in here are definitely like fast, but it's just really, really loud. But it honestly sounds identical to my old gaming keyboard, because both keyboards are like really, really clicky, but also really smooth. And this keyboard honestly gives off that kind of feel. Yeah, I definitely did not expect this keyboard to be this fast, but maybe it's just the monitor. I mean, 360 hertz is just crazy. As we're building, we're still getting about like 650 FPS. So I mean, in creative, we're running a really consistent 360 FPS. We're literally running almost double the FPS we need to actually make this a really, really smooth experience. Yeah, this setup is crazy. It's definitely better than my old setup by like a mile, bro. Literally like a mile. And then if you guys take a look at the max FPS we're still getting in an actual game, I mean, this thing is just well above the 360 FPS mark. We're literally running close to 500 FPS in an actual game, which is just crazy. So I mean, yeah, we're running a really, really consistent 360 FPS. It's literally not gonna fall below 360 at all. So I mean, the game is just gonna be completely super smooth the entire time. I am in a ranked game, so let's go ahead and see how good this setup is for rank. I missed. Crack. I have no mats. 200. Full box. Nope. Crack. 200. Oh my. Oh my, bro. This thing is like crazy smooth. Literally crazy smooth. I mean, this thing is still running above like 500 FPS right now. 500 FPS. This guy adding me, bro. That's how good the setup is, guys. You're gonna have people adding you once you kill them. 200. This guy has a spaz. Oh my, it's wraps. It's wrapped. This keyboard's actually really good. It just completely reminds me of the Apex Pro for some reason. It kind of sounds like it, and also is as fast as the Apex Pro. I mean, you guys can basically adjust the actuation point for this keyboard as well, kind of like the Apex Pro. So I mean, they're both really, really fast keyboards. Edit. I missed. Okay, 200, all good. I gotta slowly get used to the 360 hertz, bro. This thing is actually ridiculously smooth. It's too smooth, honestly. 70. $200. Literally just key everyone. Hold up. Go up here. Crack. Oh my God. Edit. Crack. 200. Oh my. This thing is crazy. This thing is way too smooth. This thing is actually the smoothest. Right here. 13. He's just gonna run. Yeah, he's just gonna run. Oh my, this guy is one shot. 200. Oh, bro, this thing is... Oh. Hello there. I missed. What the heck? All right, he's just running now. Cracked. Oh my, bro, this guy's won. 200. Yeah, we're still running 500 FPS right now. 500 freaking FPS. This is crazy, bro. We're pushing close to 600 FPS. 600 freaking FPS, bro. Is this guy real? Is this guy a real person? There ain't no way that guy's real. There's no way this guy's real. He's just gonna sit up there. I could do this. What does that do? Ah, you're dying for that, bro. I'm killing this guy. He's annoying as shit. He's annoying as shit. But first, let's go ahead and just key this big boy right here. Oh, crap. Yep, key him. Goodbye. Who else should we key, bro? This thing is way too smooth. I need to practice on more people. Where's the rest of these people? Right here, right here. Someone right here. Hello there. 23, there's someone else up there. He thinks I don't see him. 30. Full box. Oh, crap. Oh, bro, there's another guy coming. Full box. Where? 200? 60? 200. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, there's only 8 people left and we're literally running a consistent 500 FPS now. I mean, this thing is just crazy. With the 360 hertz monitor, you're not gonna like get any frame drops. This thing is just ridiculously smooth. This is unfair. No, this is actually, bro, that guy was sniffing the damn wall. 30. Crack. $90. 200. Where's the other guy? Edit. 200. Oh my. No. Bro. Cracked. Oh my. This thing is smooth. Let's go, bro. GG's. What was that? 18 kills? Let's go. GG's.